It's the French president, Emmanuel Macron, who was here in America just last week, right?
Yeah, he was here visiting the president.
And he and Trump seem to have a very, people call it a bromance.
It's a bromance.
Right. I mean, Trump.
They were touching each other a lot.
Right. This is Emmanuel, or I call him Manny. He's my guy. Hey, Manny, how are you? Comment allez-vous, Manny? I'm learning French. Français. I'm trying to learn my Français for Manny so I can say more than comment allez-vous, but he is a great guy. And to demonstrate just how much President Trump likes the French president, Emmanuel Macron, who can forget this horrifying moment there, I believe, in the Oval Office when President Trump can't help himself but to identify and wipe dandruff off of the French president's shoulder.
Mr. President, they're all saying what a great relationship we have, and they're actually correct. It's not fake news. Finally, it's not fake news. So it's a great honor that you're here. But we do have a very special relationship. In fact, I'll get that little piece of dandruff off. Ooh. That little piece. We have to make him perfect. He is perfect.
Just a little piece.
So it is really great to be with you. And
I have heard this so many times, but it still gives me butt cringe when I hear him do that. When he leans over and he does that, and there's a little bit of dandruff. Because anyone else would see it. Like if you had, if you had dandruff, I would just, I would see it for sure.
Would you say something?
Well, to you, I would. We're friends. But if we were on international TV in front of cameras clicking away.
You'd wipe it down for me because you wouldn't want me to be embarrassed.
Like he should have grabbed him by the shoulders and he said, you all know the French president. We have a great relationship. I call him Manny. Come here, Manny. You're my guy. Manny, you're my guy. Like we do in New York. You grab the guy and you jostle
Shake him by the shoulders.
Manny, you're such a great guy. And then let me do that for you right there. Very good. And Manny, look at me. Manny, there's a bat in the cave. So do that. Okay, very good. But Macron, the French president, doesn't miss a beat.
You're a special friend. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. President. I want to thank President Trump and your country, your people, for this very warm welcome.
So French President Macron didn't just stop in America. I think it's like a whole month of traveling for him.
Yeah, he's on a tour. He's on a world tour.
Now he's in Australia.
Right.
And this is, well, I don't even want to, we don't want to say anything. We just want to.
Just see if you hear it.
We just want to play this for you. He was at some event, some, dignitary event, some fancy schmancy.
It was a joint press conference.
That's what it was. Yeah. Some fancy schmancy joint press conference. Between the Prime Minister of Australia, a guy named Malcolm Turnbull, who sounds a lot like the crocodile, honey. You got to watch out for this Trump. The guy's wild. He calls me and he yells at me. Look out for Trump. You turn your back and he'll really latch onto you. So he's there with Macron, and Macron is thanking the Australian Prime Minister, and he thanks his wife, who he seems to like. Take a listen.
I wanted to thank you for your welcome. Thank you and your delicious wife for your warm welcome. It's the perfect organization of this trip. Thanks to you and Lucy. Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister.
Hold on. Darling, did you hear what I heard? Right. He called you delicious, which I think you are, by the way. Come here. I love you. But what's up with this guy? Is he some sort of mental patient? What's up with Macron?
Calling her delicious.
Thank you, sir. I want to thank you and your delicious wife.
It's just so French. That's the thing. It's just so French.
I mean, underscoring stereotypes of French guys.
I
want to thank you, Mr. Turnbull, and your, how should I say in your English, delicious wife.
I wanted to thank you for your welcome. Thank you and your delicious wife for your warm welcome. It's the perfect organization of...
You gave me a welcome, and a very warm welcome from your delicious wife, and that's all I must say about that. And by the way, have you noticed? No dandruff. Because during my visit to the States, my friend Donald Trump took care of my problem with my flaky hair. And I noticed your delicious wife have no dandruff. People, even Bill Clinton was watching it on satellite.
Oh, he was totally psyched.
He loved it.
I wanted to thank you for your welcome. Thank you and your delicious wife.
Oh, Bill. Yeah, it's real good.
I like that.
Yeah.
I figured he would too.
Well, apparently the delicious Aussie First Lady is Lucy Turnbull.
Lucy Turnbull.
And there's no word as to what Macron actually meant.
I think they were.
He used the wrong word.
Well, no, I think they were. Please, Jennifer, enough of putting words in other people's mouth. You're like Trump with the Dr. Bernstein.
I'm not doing French. I'm doing just something.
Something weird.
But it's fun for me to do. You're putting words into people's mouths here. I suggest you stop and let my word delicious speak for itself in the context with which I use it.
I wanted to thank you for, you're welcome, thank you and your delicious wife for...
Bill, you like that, Mr. President Clinton? Okay. I think she is. I do. I think she is delicious.
I do too. I mean, I wanted to take her furniture shopping. I called the Prime Minister of Australia and he answered the phone. Hey, Turnbull here. Hello, how are you? When I was there at your residence, we had a great time, by the way, with Melania. I speak for all of us. We had a great time. Thank you, Mr. President. We had a great time meeting you. I did want to see, though, when we were in the living area, there seems to be a need for a new sofa or something, and ask Mrs. Turnbull, Lucy it is, right? Yeah, it's Lucy. Ask her if she'd like to go furniture shopping, because I really do believe it.
All right, as we continue here, Morning Answer, Brian and Jennifer.
You're delicious.
You are delicious. I do the show with the delicious co-host here, Miss Jennifer Horn.
I like that.